Am I out of my depth? You decide. See, the thing is, it's Australia and Tonga. I think Tonga are going to cover the line. It's the final of the 2024 Pacific Championships. Australia have gone undefeated in the group stage. They beat Tonga 18-0, then also put the Kiwis to bed 22-10. Tonga obviously didn't score a point against Australia in game one, but then a scintillating victory over the Kiwis last weekend, 25-24. Isaiah Katoa coming in clutch when he needed it. Now the line set at 18.5 points. And for mine, I think the score line could have been much closer in game one between Australia and Tonga. So I'm backing Tonga to get some points on the board and cover this line. Now Australia were held up multiple times over the line against Tonga in game one, so they could have definitely scored more. But their first try was an intercept, and the last try from Tommy Dearden was a bit of a brain fart with 90 seconds to go. The game's already over. Only one proper try in that game that they scored. Tonga, they had a try disallowed for a knock-on by Koloamatangi off a great Isaiah Katoa kick, and they peppered that line all game long, and they were unlucky to score a try on multiple occasions. And that's where I see the difference in this one as well. Tonga have the most tackle busts of any team out of these three teams that have played in the A division, Australia, New Zealand and Tonga. 81 tackle busts they had in their first two games. So their forwards and their backs are really breaking through tackles and pushing the team forward, giving them opportunities to score. Isaiah Katoa is kicking like a genius. He's kicking him out of trouble, and he's kicking those attacking kicks and keeping the defense unsure about what's going to happen. The Aussies, on the other hand, are making a lot of errors. They've made the most errors of any of those three teams, 28 across the two games that they've played. So they're giving their opposition a chance to get to the line or great field position and potentially put points on the board. When we look at the scoreline, there's only been 3 games in the last 32, if we're talking outside of the World Cup, for the Australian team when they've held a team to 0. So it's going back to 2010 in the Four Nations there. They've only held 3 teams to 0. And one of them was against Tonga in the start of this competition. I don't see that happening again. The Australian defence, whilst very good, isn't immaculate. I think Tonga was unlucky to not score points in that first game. I think they'll get it here. So that's why I'm also backing Daniel Tupou to score a try. He is the most prolific try scorer for the Tongans in their history, yet to cross for a try in this tournament. So I've got to back him in here. You're getting him at a pretty good price if you shop around. I think one of the best prices I've seen is $3.25 for Daniel Tupou to score. Again, the most prolific try scorer for this team, and he scored 21 tries for the Roosters in the NRL regular season. And something that I spoke about with Jez, you can see his video here as well for the PNG and New Zealand game, is Isaiah Katoa plays right at the line, similar to what Luke Keary does for the Roosters, and why we almost seen Daniel Tupou score a try in the first game against Australia, with that running to the line and passing maybe a cutout or very close to the line, opening up Daniel Tupou for a try. I think the game is going to be low scoring, so probably around 18-10 or something similar like that. So I'm taking the under in this game. So they're the top 3 tips. Tonga to cover the line. I think they're going to score points on Australia, and I can see that both teams' defenses really knuckling down, holding the points total low. But Daniel Tupou to cross for a try in this final. Enjoy the last weekend of footy for 2024. Check out all the other content on their YouTube channel as well. We've got NBL game previews coming at you thick and fast all summer long. Have a great weekend.